Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
I know, right,
week.
Tim? Turn off the hose. It has been a tough one.
All right, thanks so much, guys. We'll check with you tomorrow. Of course, America's Morning Headquarters rolling on until noon.
All right, thanks so much for joining us here. We got a lot to talk about today. A nor'easter, low pressure, that is scary. Would you want to
be scared?
It is funny. Well, no treats this week. We've got spooky weather across the country with storms ramping up today and tomorrow. Let's take a live look out there from Let Us Know.
And it's also very important to know beforehand how you're going to get those warnings. I've turned to the text alerts. That really seems to help me out.
A text will wake you up.
Well, not the alerts on your phone.
Oh, you're on your phone. Yeah. Okay, we're right back.
Get a chance to put this thing to bed.
Yeah, but it is a complicated kind of move, right? That low pressure has to make. Meanwhile, we've got thunderstorms that will be developing. Is that it means a lot of weather. It's bringing rain. It's bringing a lot of wind, which both will be ramping up. So here's where some of the heaviest the rain is right now, falling across Long Island, southern Connecticut, into parts of northern Jersey, and then into southern New York, including up towards Poughkeepsie and Newburgh. We've had some of the heaviest of rain in northern Jersey through the overnight, and we have an active flash flood warning right now in Middlesex, Monmouth, and Ocean counties.
Tomorrow night now, we're going to be watching portions of southeastern Texas into Louisiana, southern Mississippi, even over towards the Florida Panhandle for some strong and potentially severe storms.
So storms will be going all night long tonight, and then again tomorrow we're going to see storms on the move across Texas, as Alex showed you, southeast Texas. So what's happening is this big trough, this big storm system, the same one that brought all the rain and snow to the west coast, is swinging in, and it's blocked from moving east very quickly. So we deal with this weather here for at least 2 days.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've got the threat for today and then extending into tomorrow as well. We're going to be watching those areas very, very closely. So here's what it looks like for us as we head towards our Thursday. You watch it, again, progressing off towards the east. It's actually going to blast on by, as Jen mentioned, kind of getting blocked. So it's going to be slow to push east. So Thursday, we're going to keep that and take that threat for storms just a little bit farther off towards the east.
It's a deep dive, too,
it is.
when you see a trough like that. So there's definitely going to be some big temperature changes coming in behind it. Out ahead of it, though, will be all the active weather. And so we've got a low pressure system, a surface low, an upper level low. Both are going to bring some rain. The upper level low sticks around even a little bit longer. These upper level lows, never trust them.
So yeah, you think, okay, the cold front moves on by, we'll get cleared out and sweep through. Well, no, this upper low is going to hang around, keep some clouds around, and things a little showery as well.
Yes, all right. So you see that forecast into Friday. Here's the upper level low. It is still hanging out over the Tennessee Valley. Then there's another surface low. This looks a lot like today, doesn't it?
Very similar.
This is Friday.
Yeah, so yeah, it's not looking like the best of weeks here for us. There's your Thursday's threat for some severe storms, essentially the southeast coast down into Florida here. We're going to be watching you very closely.
And then we got a lot of rain to go here through the end of the week. Today we're asking, and our question of the day are just coastal lows that have that northeast wind.
And that's really what it's about. It's all about that wind direction. You get the northeast wind, it's a nor'easter, and that's exactly what we're dealing with here for us. Typically, we talk about this along the East Coast, so certainly one of those things that the folks along the East Coast are familiar with, and we see it happening. Again, it can happen at any time, but when it comes to the winter, I think that's when it becomes more memorable for folks because you add that element of the snow.
Well, exactly. But nor'easter season, if you will, starts in September and goes all the way through April, sometimes May. And so one of the factors that you have is the wind, and we've got the wind warnings and wind advisories that are posted here. Southern New England, eastern Massachusetts, parts of Rhode Island. You guys are going to be hardest hit with winds up 50, 60 miles per hour.
Yeah, I mean, that's some pretty strong winds that we're going to have to deal with. So you talk about winds like that combined with the rain, and who wants to be outside in that mess? You just want to stay inside.
Well, actually, we do.
Well, okay.
That is true.
This is a good point.
No, but most people
Normal people would want to stay inside and not deal with that. And you can see what's going on right now. Some of the steadier rains here are impacting us there as you head close towards New York City. But more of this is going to fill in farther on off towards the north. So Boston right now kind of in a bit of a dry area, but it's not going to last that long.
The low pressure is strengthening here, and it is going to be shifting north. It's actually going to be shifting east, too. But as it does strengthening, deepening, meaning the low is going to be dropping millibars. And so as that happens, the winds are going to ramp up accordingly, and we will see stronger winds right through the afternoon, through the overnight, even into tomorrow. It will still be very windy out here.
Man, watch those winds potentially cause some issues when it comes to power outages. That is a risk that we do face.
You know, many people have heard the term nor'easter, but might not know exactly what it is.
Yeah, we go behind the scenes here, and it's good to hear that folks are, really prepared and ready. Good stuff.
All right, let's get you into your Halloween planning. All right, it is time to get ready for the weekend. Friday's forecast will be a showery one across the Midwest.
Yeah, even though it gets Halloween as I guess it's a Sunday.
Yeah.
It's like a Halloween weekend.
It's a weekend.
Right?
There'll be parties Friday, there'll be parties Saturday.
Yeah, so just be ready for
Sunday.
some rain in some of those areas. By Saturday evening, though, mostly starting to see things quieting down. Clear skies from Green Bay back up towards Bismarck. And then on Sunday Eve for Halloween itself, going trick-or-treating with the kids, forecast looks pretty good.
I mean, it's cooler than it's been, but like this is pretty
not
typical.
terrible,
This is not cold.
Yeah, I think they'll be just fine in this part of the world.
50s. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the north
layer under your costume.
Yeah, northeast.
All
More
right.
rain.
Friday's parties, you'll have rain to deal with. A costume with an umbrella would work out good. Let's get you into your Saturday.
By the way,
forecast.
Jen had a great one years ago, right? You were
Oh, I had a lot of weather.
with the umbrella one, though.
Olaf.
Olaf, yes, you were Olaf. That
And
was
my
great.
umbrella
And you had
was
the
my snow shower. Yeah.
It was great, by the way.
Yeah.
You got to find a picture of that somewhere. Saturday evening, more rain to deal with here in the northeast. By the time we get to Sunday, we do see most areas dry.
These temps aren't bad either.
No.